Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my God, I am so horned up. Cannot wait for tomorrow. No sleeping tonight. So damn excited. This is better than Christmas.
No sleeping, nothing but just dreams and hopes that something horrible does not happen. It is draft day eve.
Oh, what could be better than draft day eve? Draft day itself is better, but this is so damn exciting. All the anticipation, everything is just waiting to burst. Insane. I'm so damn excited. Can't even stand it. Cannot stand it.
Can't wait. We got a full house here already, but we're gonna wait a little bit. Skullham is just giving her hell in the comments.
Yeah.
Love it. Patrick
Who is
Swayze,
this?
Hoffer's Heroes, Mark J. Who else we got?
We got Gray Forager foraging for his draft day dinner in the forest.
Recount. Bob Swede stocking up for tomorrow. We got SSM Creations. My name is Jeff, as always. Jason.
Dirk Diggler, who
Fuck
never
you.
wins any Patreon drawings, is in the house.
Dirk Diggler. Billy Batts. Yes, let's go. Bob Swede, what's your problem with my attire? Jelly Monster, that a boy.
He has no problem with my lack of buttons up top.
Thank you, Hoffers. Appreciate that. Julian Marker in the house. Julian, we missed your draft video this year. I'm not going to lie.
I saw it. It was awesome.
He didn't send one.
He sent it to me. I'm on his OnlyFans.
Beeble Mayask is here physically.
Yeah, mentally, it's another thing. That's like work today.
LS.
They're in body, not there in spirit.
Dirk Diggler.
Welcome, LS. Oh, I guess I'm Forrest Gump today. I think Dirk's Photoshop skills are getting better.
I didn't see. Oh, poor Lupagus. 24 hours away. You're right. 24 hours away. Jaguars will be on the clock, hopefully doing something completely stupid. But spoiler alert, I really hope they're taking Javon Walker.
Yeah, me too. Manamidai announces he's in the house.
Julian, if I remember correctly, you have to work tomorrow. We'll be thinking of you. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn he has to work on draft day. Making some serious cheddar, though. Kirk Cousins
I think you get paid quadruple on draft day. It's a government rule.
Aaron Hunt in the house with that beautiful locks of hair.
I think those are called laws.
Didn't realize he was such a Iowa fan. Good to know.
See the guy who took Van Valkenburg?
Sway's Craze wants a separate channel for Manamidai twins. Yep, see there, Julian Marker confirming he's getting that cheddar tomorrow.
Yeah, hell yeah, he is.
All right, we're going to get Romania before we hop in.
Speaking of cheddar, drop 2 pieces of cheese to join the Patreon tonight. Obviously, if we get at least 3, there'll be another giveaway for a One Bar and Lupagus hat. And I think One Bar, you posted a little something on our channel or the Patreon page that maybe you're going to talk about here shortly.
A little bit.
Little teaser is what we call that in the biz.
We will be going tailgating starting at 5:15 tomorrow. So you guys better get your asses on here. We're going to be going for a good solid hour. A lot of giveaways, giving away some swag, giving away a Vikings jersey.
Holy shit.
Make sure your butts are right here at 5:15.
Yeah, so excited for that. Cannot wait. Little draft tailgate party, horned up on draft night.
Last year we had quite the crowd. Let's double that thing.
I love Baceric vinegar. Just kidding, it don't. It sucks.
Sway's Craze, did we ever announce our beer sponsorship?
I don't know. I don't know. We kind of did, but we kind of didn't.
Hello. It will be starting in about 2 months.
Yeah, for some reason they want to wait till the slowest time of the year.
Okay. Odd. I'm going to say.
It's true. Hoffer's Heroes. He's horned up. He's ready to go.
Beeble, you're old. But I love it.
Beeble Mask. I think he 61. Holy shit. Is that when they started?
Mark J might be onto something there. You might be onto something.
Or he might be completely wrong too.
Nah, he's not wrong. Let's do this. Let's talk some draft. Let's hop right into it. Balls deep,
Well,
bottoming out.
let's do it. And what better way to start than with some recent draft buzz that we've been hearing on the Twitter, on the internets. And there's one that actually today came out. It is regarding our beloved Minnesota Vikings, that they're looking to trade up for Sauce Gardner or Trayvon Walker if either one starts to slide. How are we feeling about that rumor? Moving up. I think like the 8 was the range I saw on the tweet. If they start to slide, are we liking that? Are we on board with that? How are we feeling about that?
See that? Let's see this in the comments, baby. I'm going to catch up with the comments here in a second. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Everybody's just talking their own thing. SSM doesn't think either one's getting past 7.
All right.
Sauce will be long gone. Trade up from the Giants first. Dilly is not really on it. Brian Larson says hell no. Sauce, yes. No to Walker. No trade up. How far would they have to fall? 8 was kind of the threshold there, Plop You. It was the 8. Pick 8 was kind of the range they were talking.
It'd be interesting to see what they actually have to give up to go from 12 to 8. Like, I mean, that's like in the gray area where it could get very, very spendy, or maybe like a second rounder.
I think to get up to 4, it was going to be your second and third and maybe a future pick. So you're probably talking at least your second rounder and maybe something in the future, like next year's draft. I don't know. But
my hope is that these GMs realize that this is a mildly shit draft and they're not going to ask for a first round pick to move up 4 spots. If they were to give up that, I would be irate. I do not want to move up. If it's the 8 and we get Sauce and we have to give up a second rounder, I'm all for it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
who wouldn't give up a second round pick to go get Sauce?
Yeah, no, I mean, you got to do it. You got to do it if that's what they're willing to take, and they'd accept that deal. But obviously, if you're a team on the other end of it, you're going to try to get as much as possible. You're going to raise the stakes. You're going to try to fleece them, as they say in draft day, fleece them. And that's what they're going to try to do. So hopefully Kwesi, I'm sure he's got value in all these picks. He's got his own trade value chart he's going to go by. He's not going to get fleeced. He's not going to pull a Jeff Carson. We're going to be okay. I think if they do move up, it'll be for the right value. But let's talk about the guys. Everybody seems to be on board moving up for Sauce. Trayvon Walker, there's just too much risk there for me. He's just this combine warrior guy. Everybody's projecting him based on his crazy-ass athletics, and I hope he goes 1 because I don't want him to start falling down the board.
I don't even want to trade back for Trayvon Walker. I don't want anything to do with him. I could be very, very wrong. I realize this, but at this point, I do not want him. I don't want him at 12. I don't want him at 15. I sure the hell don't want him at 8. If we trade up and get him, I'm going to be in rough shape.
I'd be shocked if he makes it to pick 5 or past pick 5. I think he will be off the board. I don't think we have to worry about that too long, but we'll see. I mean, that's definitely something that is being rumored right now. Again, these are rumors. Who knows how much legs any of these things have.
Stick and pick. I like it. I like that. Stick and pick, baby.
Actually, that should really catch on. That's actually really, really good. Stick and pick. How is that not a draft day slogan? All right. A couple other rumors.
It's Wyatt. I don't know if you saw that news today.
Yeah. Yeah. So players on the rise. That's been thrown out there today. Another rumor: George Pickens, the receiver from Georgia, right? Quay Walker, another Georgia player. David Ojabo. These guys rising up. A couple other rumors: Eagles are looking to move up, and the Panthers and Giants are looking to move down. Any of these rumors get your, I don't know, they do anything for you?
It'd be interesting to see the Eagles because everybody that you listen to, all the draft experts, nobody expects them to pick where they're picking. Everybody expects them to either move way the hell up or just keep moving back to get picks. Like nobody's buying into that. So if they were to move up, I don't know enough about the Eagles to really know what they'd be going after. They kind of need a little bit of everything. I can't see them pairing those picks to go get a quarterback.
Well, I mean, unless they want the first receiver off the board, if they, want Jameson Williams or Drake London, something like that, that's what they're trying to get. I think they also need a corner too, so maybe they like Sauce or Stingley.
Stay the hell away from that.
What worries me more is these teams remember to trade down. You see the Giants and the Panthers, two teams picking ahead of the Vikings. If it's a corner falling down the board, you hate to see somebody come up and jump them. That would be heartbreaking. That would be very, very tough to take, tough to swallow if that happens. So that worries me more than someone trading up. I guess, but if it's the Eagles moving up, I guess it doesn't make a difference, does it?
Yeah, BK, I mean, Ajabo, that'll be an interesting one to see where this guy goes. I still think he's going to go way earlier than anybody's thinking, like early 20s. I would not be surprised one damn bit.
Well, I mean, we've seen the Patriots have a history of taking injured players. Teams are not afraid to pull the trigger on a guy who's extremely talented, especially a team who's in playoff contention already. Getting a guy who should not be there when they're picking, they will pull the trigger. They'll do it. So Ojabo going, like you said, in the 20s, that wouldn't shock me one bit at all. Nice. Good job. Looks good. Did you iron that thing before the show?
Yes, I did. Thank you for asking.
Oh, I really appreciate that.
LM wants
going
Hamilton,
all
wants
out.
more than anything in the world.
Yeah, that's hard to argue that. Shave your Pikachu, whatever the hell that thing is. It's a hairy ass looking Pikachu. All right, let's move on to the next topic.
You shouldn't know that term. I'm sorry.
I do. I have
Not
kids
know that
who play that
term
stuff.
as a grown man.
I like to know everything that I can.
All right, hey,
sponge,
hit up that Patreon.
sponge for knowledge.
Let's get 3 of these things tonight.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
How many do we got? It's draft day eve. Where's your spirit?
$2 a month. That is it. Also, if you were a Patreon, first 10 people to go comment skull on the post I just put on Patreon, is going to get a wonderful One Bar and Lupagus keychain in the mail. If that doesn't get you fired up, nothing does. Imagine just pulling up to work with this thing dangling from your key. Hey, morning, everybody. Morning.
Yeah. Good luck getting through the pile of chicks.
I put a post. First 10 people to write skull on that page gets a keychain. Bing. I'll mail it myself. I'm going to lick the envelope, too. I'm not going to use a sponge. I'm going to lick it.
I'll just spit on the outside of the envelope.
That's disgusting.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so let's see what else we got here. All right, so let's talk about as we're getting closer to draft, the rumors about Sauce and Stingley. They're talking Stingley going top 3. Sauce probably not making it much farther, or maybe he goes first. It doesn't matter. Are we completely dead on the Sauce Stingley dream at 12? Do you guys have any hope that either one makes it to 12? Are you completely over that? Are you moving on? How are we feeling right now?
Game changer. Thank you for the update on the Twins game. Kept Daddy going donkey. Yeah, we dead on that. Viking Jerome, I will say, is I think all in is an understatement when it comes to Jordan Davis. He loves Jordan Davis. I've seen many comments about Jordan Davis. He loves him. Is the Stingley Sauce dream dead?
Is it dead? A lot of people are thinking they're both gonna be gone. Jelly Monster still has hope. Retired USN says nope. Are you saying nope, they're not going to be there, or nope, the dream is not dead?
Hey, I got to be honest. The amount of people that have already written skull on this, keychains are a hot commodity. I think we're close to tapped out.
We should make condoms.
Nobody wears those. Those are boring. Ellis Gregor, 25% chance. Swayze saying the dream is not dead, I believe.
He said it's not over till it's over.
Gone
just
by
like
12.
Tears for Fears.
Well, here, let me give you a little bit of hope for pick 12. One of these guys sliding. Last year, Kwity Paye. Wasn't Kwity Paye pretty much a lock to be a top 15 pick? I mean, that guy he was as high as like 3, 4, and then he goes to 21. You can wince at that, but Kwity Paye, he was always going to go early. He went 21 last year. Nobody had him at 21. They say they did. They're a liar. Year before that, Wirfs was a top 5 pick. Top 5 pick. He ended up going 13. 13. Keep hope alive. What?
There's just a lot of condom talk here.
Yeah, those are made up. I didn't even know those things actually existed. See, Mark J realized it. Tim, my man.
Hey, thank you.
Someday, Tim, you and I are gonna have that beer. I hope so, anyways.
Can I come?
No.
Oh my
No,
God.
you cannot.
I'm
Dirk
gonna go with
Diggler,
Mark J.
that's very, Matt Jelly Monster. We're on the same page.
What now? Are we still talking about? You were ranting. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I'm just saying, every year there's always a surefire top 10 pick that ends up not being a top 10 pick. Why not be Sauce or Stingley? Come on, let's do this.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's still that chance, that slim chance that someone falls on the board. I mean, no.
Hey, we got a new Patreon. We got a new Patreon. B.O. Welcome
B.O.
to the Patreon page, sir. Appreciate it.
Is it B-E-O or B-O?
B.E.O. Bayo. Appreciate
Bayo.
that, sir. We need 2 more
Thank
to
you,
do a
Bayo.
hat giveaway. 2 more to get a hat giveaway.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. Sounds like a lot of people think the dream is dead, but there's still that sliver of hope. There's always a sliver of hope. Like Sway's Cray said, the dream's not dead until it's dead, until it's over.
Yeah, I'm not. When I go to bed tonight, I'm not saying there's no chance. So I'm still. Dream's alive.
Yeah. So let's say, I mean, obviously your top 3 is changing now if you factor those 2 out of this. So what is the new top 3 for 12? The best we can hope for? I mean, realistically, like if we're not even like trying to hope somebody falls, what is the 3 realistic options for pick 12? Let's see what you guys think. I got mine. How about you guys?
Stephen Burton, brand new Patreon.
Oh, he used to be a receiver for the Vikings as well. Glad to see you. Come back to the purple, Stephen.
You know what? We've already gotten a lot of skulls on the keychain. We're gonna let this go. We don't have a ton, but we have enough. So keep those skulls coming. I will lick those envelopes until they're gone.
And I will spit on them.
All right, SSM says Hamilton, Wilson / Williams, Jordan Davis. SSM, we're close. We're close.
Yeah.
And Julie Marker has some breaking news as well. Burton,
what is it?
For a squirtin'.
That is. I'm going to call Adam Schefter.
Excuse me.
It's huge news.
Yeah, Stephen Burton, Bale, my man Jeff V. Jeff V coming through big, buying us some beers tomorrow. What a guy. Hamilton, Davis, Lloyd. Let's see. Kyle Hamilton. Anthony says Hamilton, Davis, Williams, Davis. Oh, Aaron Hunt throwing in a Linderbaum.
He's still hanging on the Linderbaum. He's the Iowa guy, though, right?
Yeah. Surprised Linderbaum ain't first.
Game Changers throwing out a karate challenge.
Oh, geez. Anyone down for a little karate in the garage for a warm up for the draft? Yeah, I'm game for that.
Hell yeah.
You mean karate? Great. Throwing out Lloyd, little underdog there.
I was on the Lloyd train before we signed Jordan Hicks, but I got off that as soon as that happened.
Yeah.
I love Devin Lloyd. Don't get me wrong, but
I love Nakobe Dean too, but I hopped off. I don't think it's Linderbaum hate. I just think I don't know what it is. I'm so
I think it's concern. I think it's concern.
I think Linderbaum's going to be damn good. I don't really have any concerns on how good he's going to be. I just don't want him at 12, and I really can't explain why.
I can explain why. It's the Garrett Bradbury syndrome effect.
Well, it is, and more so, I really want some reason to get Cole. If we get Cole Strange in round 3, I will be very clear. I'm coming on, and I'm going to be butt naked doing jumping jacks back there for about 15 minutes straight. So you might want to unsubscribe.
I really think, though, I mean, we can talk about this more on our day 2 vids, but I think Cole Strange, if you want him, it may have to be at 46.
And
I would be
just fine with that.
I think a lot of teams around him.
Lloyd Christmas.
All right. Well, I'm going to say my top 3 now for 12. If I factor out them, I'm going to take Sauce out. I'm going to take Stingley out. Number 1 for me is Kyle Hamilton. I'm hoping against hope that he does fall, that everybody passes on him. He makes it to us. 2, Jameson Williams, and it's pretty much 1A, 1B with those 2. If I'm going to go with the next best player, it would be Garrett Wilson there as the 3rd option. If I'm going to go with the next best position, then it's Jordan Davis for me.
Say that again. Quick. Who are your three?
Hamilton, Jamison Williams, Garrett Wilson. If I'm sticking with one position, then it's going to be Hamilton, Williams, then it's going to be Jordan Davis.
Wow. Yeah, Lepicus and I are definitely on the same page. I mean, Hamilton, definitely Williams, and I got Garrett Wilson. I stuck with 2 wide receivers. I mean, and that is assuming that our 2 cornerbacks are Gonzo. So, yeah, I mean, really, there's not many that I would be upset about. McDuffie at this point, I think I would just kind of, I don't know what I'd do. I mean, he's pretty close. I'm not going to be upset if we get McDuffie. I'm not going to be excited. I'll just be like, all right, sweet. I can't wait to see what he does. But definitely Hamilton and the 2 receivers. Go.
Yeah, I think we got to take an edge rusher out at 12 because I think it's going to be picked clean by the time there's any value. So you can throw that out. I don't think there's going to be the FSU guy. I can't think of his name right now. I'm drawing a complete brain fart here on me. Jermaine. I mean, I don't think he's going to be there. I think there's going to be an early run. It's going to deplete that position. There's not going to be any value. So take that off the board. I think it's going to be a safety, a receiver, or maybe the D tackle. I think that's what it's going to come down to. Or maybe McDuffie. He's still in the mix. So there's really actually 4 options, to be honest.
I think is going to be a sneaky play. I think
Who's
Elam.
that?
I think Elam is going to go ridiculously early. Like earlier than, I mean, I think like even at pick 12, I don't think I'd be that shocked.
Well, here's the thing. You got to go back and look at the history of the draft. I mean, A.J. Terrell went a lot earlier than anybody thought. Damon Arnett went a lot earlier. So there is some precedence for this to happen. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. And look at this guy. His arms, they look like they just go on forever. And you put those up in the air, any ball is going to be knocked down. So Kiri Elam, I mean, if you're looking for a deep sleeper, a really deep sleeper at 12.
Honestly, I mean, would you rather have Trent McDuffie or Elam? Because it's really close for me.
No, it is. It really is. It is so close. I just worry with Trent McDuffie. Like, he gets matched up against somebody who's 6'2". He's not winning that jump ball. He's as good as he is, as smart as he is, as instinctive as he is. Size does matter when it comes to going up and high pointing a football, and to me, that's a major concern for me.
A lot of Elams. We got a lot of McDuffies, I should say. We got an Elam from Mike Sullivan. So it's really pretty close for me. If we're at the point where we're going to take Trent McDuffie, I'd like nothing more than to trade back with the Steelers or the Chiefs or somebody and get another cornerback.
Well, yeah, and here's the thing with McDuffie. I mean, if you trade down, I don't think you can actually move that far back from 12 and still hope to get him. I think he's actually a pretty highly regarded prospect across the league. So I think he's going to go top 16 at worst. So if you want to move down from McDuffie, you can't go too far.
Jesus, Dale Gherkins, I want to hang out with you. I want to hang out with you right now. Bad.
Yeah, he knows how to tug on your heartstrings. That is for damn sure. All right, let's go on. So I don't know if anybody watched Kwesi's press conference, but God dang it, that guy is just so smooth, so natural.
Oh, darn it.
I mean, that guy should run for president. He is so comfortable in front of an audience, in front of a camera. It's unreal. But anyway, very interesting thing came out of this presser. He talked about Keenan McCardle. They were talking about prospects and you know how they're lining up. He was actually pounding the table for a position that was not a wide receiver and like arguing for why they should take this guy. And Kwesi said there was great options at the spot at his position, yet he was clamoring for a different player. So my question is, who was he talking about and when was this happening? What round were they talking about? I have my personal beliefs on this one, and I'm curious what you guys think about this. And it's sweet though that he did that. I mean, that's awesome.
Well, we're gonna have to hold on to him as long as we can because he's a very well loved coach in this league, and I loved when the Vikings got him last year, and the fact that he's like the only coach we kept on. He's gonna be moving up the ranks. Tim, before we get into that, Tim V, Elam or Booth? I'm taking Elam every time.
Yeah, there's been some concerns about Booth's knees, so yeah, I'll go Elam too at this point, which changed from 2 months ago.
Sways thinks it's a defensive back he's talking about. Mike Sullivan, I forgot about him. I wish I could forget about him, but I haven't.
I'll never forget BC Johnson.
Nah, he's gave us dreams.
You think Mike's M is for his first name, Mike?
What? Yes, I do. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
I couldn't guess. I couldn't have a single guess what Keenan McCardle was thinking about. My only hope is that he was pounding the table for a cornerback. So,
well, no, I think it's this. I think it's two guys. I think it's either Kyle Hamilton at 12. I think he said, if this guy actually makes it this far, he is one of the best players in this entire draft. I think he maybe was pounding the table for him, or I thought he was pounding the table for Trent McDuffie. And I think it's one of those two guys. And I think it's at pick 12 he was talking about. I really do. And I think that was I think Keenan McCardle's passionate about one of these guys, and that's great. I mean, if that swings the tide for us going to Kyle Hamilton, if there's any discord in the room, I'm all for that.
He went to college at Maryland. I can't think who's the top Maryland prospect. Maybe he's pulling the table, going for his alma mater here.
I can't think of a single Maryland
Aaron
prospect.
Henderson. He went to Maryland.
I don't know.
Micro Mike in the house. Micro Mike. Who are the Lions taking it to? Come on. Let's see it in the comments.
Tell us. Are you still on the Thibodeau train, Mike?
Who are the Lions going to take? I want to hear it.
And thank you, Viking Jerome. I appreciate that.
Dirk Diggler thinks you look thinner. That was nice of him. Lepagus losing some weight.
I've been trying, so I appreciate that. It's hard when you get to be my age. Hutchinson.
Micro Mike, where are you at, man? I think you already left us.
He left. Oh, there it is. He thinks Aiden Hutchinson's the guy now. He's buying the Trayvon Walker rumors.
Wow.
I would hate it. If the Lions got Aiden Hutchinson.
I wouldn't. Why not? It's a great story. And the fact that if they get Aiden Hutchinson, no, hold on. Let's hear me out. The fact that they get Aiden Hutchinson means that Trayvon Walker went number 1. So I will take that. The fact that the Vikings aren't trading up for Trayvon Walker.
Yeah, but I'm also hating the fact that our division rival gets the best player in this draft.
Bearsaw's going to be shutting his ass down.
A guy we got to worry about every single game. But if you look at it from a big picture, yeah, good for the Lions. I mean, sitting there at 2, you get the best player in the damn draft. Hell yeah. Yeah, if I'm a Lions fan, I'm just hoping to God Jacksonville pulls the trigger on Trayvon Walker.
McCardle, did he go to UNLV? Someone confirm that.
I don't know.
Wide receiver, much deeper. What if we pound tail from Malik Willis? Oh, God. Oh.
I mean, maybe. To me, that's what I thought.
He's pounding the table for somebody to get the ball to his receivers in the future.
I don't know. Kirk Cousins can do it. What are you talking about?
I'm just...
All right, so the draft is approaching. And, one of my favorite things from the draft, I mean, maybe even after, is to go back and look at reaction videos on YouTube. There's all kinds of ones. There's ones of us, if you can find it, from 2009.
No, keep going. Nope.
I don't even know how you find it anymore. It's out there somewhere on YouTube. When we took Tyrell Johnson, there's one of a Packers fan when they took Justin Harrell. The guy just trashes his freaking house. It's hilarious. But my question is, and I want to see what you guys think. When you are mad at a selection, is it because of who they take, or is it because of who they passed on? What sets you off? What makes you furious?
Thank you, Dirk. I got a nice set of
beautiful, luscious breasts, but he's getting very sloppy. He didn't even try to circle crop you. He just hit the square.
It's perfect. So the question is, what makes you more mad when the Vikings pass on somebody you wanted, or when they take somebody you absolutely did not want?
Yeah, so I see a couple for who they passed on, one for who they take, another passed on. We pass on Hamilton tomorrow, SSM will cry. Anyone who's a crazy reach piece or a pick. Who they passed on.
I believe if my math is right, we need one more Patreon to do the giveaway tonight. So we need one more. Hit that link up. And also, on the most recent post on our Patreon page, if you comment Skull, you get a One Bar and Lepagus keychain. Imagine
you said where that was over.
This at work. What?
How many we got left?
I don't know. We might run out, so this might be an extra
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
All right. So a lot of people who they pass on. Yeah.
Yeah, and to me, that's what it is. It's who you don't take. It's not really. It's rarely about the player. To me, a couple times I can think where it was Troy Williamson. I mean, maybe a lot of our viewers are too young to remember that, but I knew he was going to suck, and he did suck. Christian Ponder, another one. We knew it was a reach. We hoped that it would pan out. Knew there was no value there. Those two times to me, it was about the player. But most times when they go somewhere else, they took a Mike Hughes instead of who I wanted, which was Will Hernandez. I was upset about that.
Just to be clear, I want Mike Hughes.
When they took a Jeff Gladney instead of Antoine Winfield Jr., I was upset about that. So it's mostly to me about who you don't take. And that's where I think the rage comes in. The rage, the draft day rage.
My rage really, I really haven't been that upset about players we've taken. So I'm more pissed off.
Do you remember what you did to me when we took Percy Harvin instead of Michael Orr?
That was a long time ago. I do remember, and I can't go into detail, but I get more mad about the player if it's a player we take that I don't want. That's easy. At least when they pass on them, I'm like, all right, well, clearly they just didn't want the guy. So, I mean, they're smarter than me. Yeah, so it definitely is the player they take. Christian Ponder. I mean, there's some very obvious ones out there. So that's me.
I mean, Dale Patterson still hasn't used that horn since that day.
Yeah, we're really running out of keychains here. So I really hope I have enough to send out. But we still need another Patreon, so hit up this link. Willie.
One more. I mean, it's draft day eve. Where is your heart? Where is your soul?
Inhale, exhale. Would you take a wide receiver to go to and fill at pick 12? You're damn right. I'd be all for it. Mark J. Erasmus James. I love that pick. I couldn't believe he was still there. Was it 19, 18?
It was 18. It was 18.
Yeah, when we got him, I figured he was the next Reggie White. Turns out I am a complete moron.
Yeah, and to answer Plopio, I think it's fair at any round because the guys fall. And I remember getting pumped when we took Kenny Wilkes. I think that was the first pick around 7 that year. I was absolutely excited when we got him. Then we'd go back and follow it up with who's that guy that got released like immediately before camp? Some sucky ass corner safety that.
Right?
Brian something. That year with Spielman trade down, we had like 15 picks between round 6 and 7. Brian something was his name. Yeah. Well, anyway, he sucked. Ended up with the Dolphins. All right. Dave Glenski would draft Samantha Ponder, round 1. Brian Cole, that was his name. Thank you, Gray Forager. Brian Cole.
Hey,
my
Jeff.
name.
My man,
Jeff.
Coming through with 10 bones. That a boy. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, so Patreon channel, we've been trying to lighten the load a little bit there. No Schleppergus was on giving his predictions, and I'll be on later tonight giving my "'Twas the Night Before the Draft." I'm doing that tonight. Look for that. Cannot wait to drop that poem on your guys' asses.
See that? If you sign up for $2 a month, you're going to see Lupagus whip out a poem. I can't think of anything better. Anything better. And if there's any keychains left, but I don't know.
I don't know. I know we got to order some more immediately. All right, so one more thing before we get to the game. Wumbar is going to play tonight. He has agreed to do a game. So it is the night before the draft. What is going to keep you guys up? What is going to be stirring in your mind, in your belly, keep making you toss and turn as the hours and minutes tick away? What will keep you up tonight? Maybe it's excitement. Maybe it's something that worries you. Let me know. What worries you guys tonight, or what's going to keep you up at night tonight? Mark J, the keychains. I guess it's just the keychains. Brian Wishland says his wife, she must snore. Kelly Hamilton being there at 12, and we take McDuffie. God damn it, SSM Creations. You took my answer. It's the night before draft miss. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a good point, Monamita. We really don't know what to expect for Kwesi. how he's going to approach this thing, what he's going to value, what he's not going to do. Is he going to be aggressive? Is he going to be passive? Is he going to, that's a great point. Really great point.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Mark J is going to sleep great. Thank you, SSM. Thank you.
Hey, well, tomorrow, tailgating, 5:15. Everybody come on. We're giving away one bar and Lupagus swag, a lot of it. We're giving away a Vikings jersey. So get your butts on there, grab a beer. We're going to bring you guys on tomorrow. We want to see your predictions. So it's going to be a fun tailgate party.
And we'll also reveal our what we think is going to happen at 12.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
And also reveal what I used to do when I was 12.
Kirk Cousins. Boom, baby. Thank you, sir.
Hey, what a guy. Brand new conversion van. That thing is sweet.
Yeah, you guys need to hop on tomorrow. Who's going to win that Vikings jersey? Jersey of your choice. And we're going to give a lot of, probably a handful of these out tomorrow as well.
Wow.
Jackpot.
Look at that. What a hat. What a hat. Again, just to refresh everybody, there's been some time. So we're going to go live before the draft. We're going to come on. We're going to do a vid after the pick. We'll do a vid after every single pick throughout the draft. So especially Saturday, we will progressively be drunker and drunker as we come on.
Every pick, we're doing a video right after the Vikings first round pick. We're coming on, and I'm sure we'll come on after the draft as well.
Yeah,
but we do still need one. We do need one more Patreon tonight. That's a must.
One more Patreon. The draft's not going to come.
Who's let's see in the comments who's joining us tomorrow for the tailgate. Come on now.
So while you were taking a shit, a lot of people are going to be concerned about. There's some concerns about trading up, concerns about taking McDuffie over Hamilton was one that I saw. Just the anticipation was one. Vikings trading down or up was another concern.
Scooby G will be here.
Can't wait. Thank you, Scooby G.
SSM quit.
Where?
His job.
Yeah, what the hell? I don't think it's his career. He's a young man.
My name is Jeff will be there. Julian Marker. Brian Westerland. We knew you'd be there. Scott Culp will be there. Hell yeah. I got three concerns.
What are they?
I think they're pretty much on par with everybody. Bob Swede, and we're going to bring you guys on live tomorrow. So be ready.
Be ready to come on.
My concerns, I think, they're nothing groundbreaking. The thought of trading up for Trevon Walker, that's my biggest concern. Easily trading up to get him. Ellis Gregor will be here. Definitely. Mark J will be two-fisting. Sounds like a Saturday night. My other one is the thought of just like settling, like Trent McDuffie or Jordan Davis. I consider that just kind of settling for a player. And then the easy one, getting sniped at pick 11. If somebody is there and we get completely screwed at pick 11, Rashawn Slater style, even if it's Hamilton, Stingley, whoever it is, even if it's a receiver, getting sniped.
You didn't break your fancy glass, did you? Oh, thank God.
Never.
Yeah, to me, it's passing. It's passing on somebody, whether that's a Stingley or Kyle Hamilton, to take Trent McDuffie or Jordan Davis, someone you've already decided that's your pick at 12, no matter who falls to you. That is the one thing that's going to keep me up. Other than that, I can take the punches as they come, whether that being sniped or whatever. To me, the Vikings passing on somebody, I think, is a franchise type of player. I mean, it's even like going McDuffie over Jameson Williams. I mean, that kind of thing, that's going to hurt. That's going to keep me up.
I don't. After watching the press conference, I believe our new fancy GM. I think he is going to get value over position. I am all in on him. I can't wait till after this whole draft weekend for us to post our videos as far as our thoughts on this, because I think it's going to be a good video. I think we're going to get some dandies.
Jason asks, will we all be happy if the Vikings take a wide receiver at 12? It depends who's on the board. But to me, that is basically your backup plan. If all else fails, if a Williams or Wilson is there, that's a huge score at pick 12 in this draft. It's a huge value, and you go there.
Honestly, I mean, as long as Stingley and obviously Sauce aren't there, if they take a receiver, and it's Garrett Wilson or Jameson Williams, I'm not going to wince. I'm going to give a hell of a fist pump, put a beer in my stomach and carry on. Because clearly, clearly, if they pass on Hamilton, they don't value that position in this defense. So you just got to trust them. It's not like they think he sucks. They just feel that he's not going to offer the value of another receiver like that. So I can't get upset about it.
I mean, I'll be upset about it, but here's the thing, and this is the crazy thing with the draft. So they take the guy maybe you don't want, but he's a Viking now, and you got to love him, you got to support him, and you hope for the best. And it's fair if year one, whatever, you give him some time. But year 2 to year 3, it doesn't pan out. Get mad, get pissed, and you can come back and say, I never wanted this guy to begin with. But when we take him, we got to embrace the guy. We got to love him. We got to hope for the best. That's all you can do. We're Vikings fans. We've been through this for many, many years, and we're gonna end up loving whoever we take. That's what we do here. To be clear, the show was all about love.
Lupagus is very upset when we passed on Johnny Manziel. So that just put a little, give you a little clarity there.
I was fine with Teddy Bridgewater.
No, you pissed. You wanted Manziel so bad.
I did. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not lying.
But I wasn't like pissed that we got Teddy Bridgewater.
Should have been. Kind of sucked.
Well, it was like 6 picks later. I had time to let it out, breathe, and move on. Didn't take long. All right, so we always like to play a little game on these lives, and I got one for one bar, and this is basically it has a lot to do with what we've already talked about. Were you mad when we took this guy? So honestly, one bar, you got to answer this truthfully. Were you pissed or pumped when we took this player?
Ooh, I like this game. My name is Jeff. Central Time, 5:15 Central. Just be clear.
This could be. I mean, you could be pumped, but it could be bad because of the way this guy panned out. You could have been pissed. It could have been wrong because the guy ended up being a good player. So I took players throughout the last. I guess I went back 19 years, and I just got guys randomly. These are all round one picks. And you have to honestly answer me this. Were you pumped or were you pissed when these players were taken? And maybe you can even say afterwards, were you right or were you wrong?
At that very moment when they were drafted?
At the very moment when they were drafted. Your gut reaction. I was there for every one of these, I think. Well, not me.
Well, I'll be honest. There's no doubt about that. And we got 2 patrons. We need one more to give away a hat.
Otherwise, they got to fight. They got to wrestle with the guy who wanted to do karate in the garage.
Karate.
Cobra Kai style. All right, so let's go back to 2000.
All right, let's do this.
Were you pissed or pumped?
And hopefully people are putting in the comments if they were pissed or pumped as well.
Yeah, I want to know. Pissed or pumped? We're going back to 2003. Minnesota Vikings didn't get their pick in on time. They finally put it in. Pick 9. They took Kevin Williams, defensive tackle. Were you pissed or were you pumped?
Kevin Williams, you're talking about the future. I mean, one of the best defensive linemen to ever play on the Minnesota Vikings. Are you kidding me? Of course. I was absolutely pissed. I hated that pick. I hated it more than anything. I wanted Terrell Suggs. I wanted Jimmy Kennedy. I wanted anybody but Kevin Williams. And when we took him, I threw shit. I was pissed. I hated it. And that's why I am not an NFL GM, because he was fantastic.
Yeah. I had to shut the windows in my home because of what you were saying. The words that come out of your mouth, they were horrible. They were very, very bad words.
Very, very bad.
And we were both wrong. I wasn't happy either. I was not happy either. I was also on the Terrell Suggs bandwagon. He was there.
Anybody but Kevin Williams was basically my mindset.
Williams. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Let's go a couple years in the future. 2005, Minnesota Vikings are on the clock. Pick 7. They traded Randy Moss, and they did it. They took wide receiver Troy Williamson at pick 7. Were you pumped or were you pissed?
Just to be clear, a lot of people are saying they were pumped about the Kevin Williams. I'm sorry, I don't believe them. I mean,
I don't believe him either. I don't
believe him. There's a couple pissed, but I just don't believe it. When we took Troy Williamson, I was pissed. I wanted, and this isn't any better, I wanted Mike Williams. I wanted Mike Williams from USC. So damn bad. Troy Williamson had bust all over him. And unfortunately, Mike Williams did too, but I wanted Mike Williams more than anything.
Yeah.
Somebody else. Like a cornerback, maybe in that draft.
No, it was linebacker Derek Johnson. That's what it was. And I wanted him in.
I was wrong, but I was still pissed. And everybody seems to be very pissed there.
I
Fart
was
Squad.
so pissed.
Ow!
Yay, Fart Squad. What a guy. What a guy.
Let's say cornerbacks are off the board early and Vikings are left with the decision between Jordan Davis or Kyle Hamilton. Who do you take?
That's not a
Kyle
decision.
Hamilton.
Kyle Hamilton. Absolutely. You take Kyle Hamilton.
Gotta.
You take Kyle Hamilton.
Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah.
Let's hope for a defensive tackle in round 2.
All right, let's keep going with this. 2005, we're going again. Pick 18. Vikings had 2 first-round picks that year. Pick 18, they take defensive end Erasmus James. Were you pumped or were you pissed?
I already spoiled this one.
Yeah, you did.
I was very excited. And my mindset was there's no reason he should have been on the board. He was being projected like as at pick 7, top 5, and all of a sudden Erasmus James is sitting there. Clearly, the GMs know him more than us because he had some injury issues, but he kind of sucked. We ended up trading him to Washington for like a 6th-round pick or something.
Yeah, it was not good. I was also very pumped. I thought there's no way Erasmus James will make it there. He did. I was excited. Made up for the Troy Williamson pick. Turns out they both were ass, or as Mike would say, they both were cheeks. All right, we're jumping a little more in the future now, so maybe some of these youngsters will remember this one. 2009. It was a Friday night draft. First round was on a Friday night. What you did to me after this pick, I still never forget. Blindsided me. Led to some very bad things happening, but Minnesota Vikings take wide receiver Percy Harvin. Were you
pissed?
Or were you pissed?
He was the one guy I did not want. I wanted Michael Orr. I wanted Michael Orr so damn bad. And again, clearly very wrong. So basically what you're getting out of this is that Trent McDuffie is going to be the next Hall of Fame cornerback because I really don't want him very much, or Jordan Davis. They're going to be fantastic, but I wanted nothing to do with Percy Harvin. His off-field stuff scared the living shit out of me. We needed an offensive tackle. I wanted Michael Orr. The whole time I was hoping Michael Orr would fall. He did. We passed on him. I punched my ceiling tile and I broke it because I have anger issues.
You did. And I was actually very excited. You actually also ripped my underpants off me.
We had quite the crew at the draft party. Unfortunately, yes, I did strip Lupagus butt naked in front of everybody. I was so mad.
All right, we're going to jump.
That happened. That actually happened.
It did. We're going to jump 5 years in the future. We're going 2014 Minnesota Vikings, first pick of the Mike Zimmer era. At pick 9, they decided to grab. They trade down from 8 to 9 so the Browns can get Justin Gilbert. The Vikings take linebacker Anthony Barr. Were you pumped or were you pissed?
Oh, that's a tough one because I was so damn surprised. That was never even on my radar. Who's the guy that we really wanted that year? Because Barr was not.
Johnny Manziel, Teddy Bridgewater. We wanted a quarterback.
Yeah.
Derek Carr. It was quarterback that year.
That's a tough one. I don't remember being really upset. I think I was so shocked at the pick. So I guess if I had to lean, I would say pissed. I mean, I wasn't excited. I was very surprised. So I got to go vanilla ice cream on this one. It was just kind of a what the hell just happened.
Yeah, I was too, because I remember that year Barr was a guy who early in draft process was kind of getting a top 10 buzz, kind of seen as a pretty early pick. As it progressed, I think he had a bad combine, didn't run as fast or something, and he was starting to slide. So I think there was a lot of talk he was going to go late teens, and he ended up going 9 to us. So I was also surprised. I was not happy. So I would have to say I was pissed, but it wasn't like an angry pissed. It was just more of like I need to piss because I have to piss.
I think I was pissed because I just didn't prepare myself mentally that he could actually be an option. So I was going through a range of emotions. But you're right. That day, all of a sudden they're saying Barr could fall to like the late teens, 20s, like out of nowhere. And then also we take him at 9 or whatever it was, 8.
Yeah. It was 9 because we traded down. All right, let's go to 2016. Minnesota Vikings are on the clock. I think it was the 23rd pick.
I like this game.
Oh my God. It's a miracle. Wide receiver Laquan Treadwell is on the board. Vikings take him. Were you pumped or were you pissed?
Oh, yes. Can't believe he's there. Can't believe we got him. I was so excited. I loved the shit out of this pick. We were going ape shit. Loved it. Turns out he's bad at football.
Yeah, not a good player. Just there was right away the third week he was there in Minnesota. He didn't want to work out with Randy Moss. Why would you not want to work out with Randy Moss? That was the biggest red flag. And yeah, I was so pumped about Laquan Treble. I was so excited.
Look at this. Everybody was pumped.
Everybody was pumped.
That big size, possession receiver, red zone target. Sucked.
So, some guys have it, some guys don't. Laquan Treble did not have it at all.
Rick Bigler's saying Patreon, but I haven't confirmed that. I haven't seen anything.
How does he know? Does he have access to our Patreon?
I think he heard the noise and just realized. I mean, everybody's commenting for a keychain. So. And if you're late to the game, get on that Patreon page. If you're a Patreon, you get a keychain.
Holy shit, those look really nice.
Nice and rubbery.
Can you use those as a condom?
I want to. No, you can't. You can't.
Right, thank you. All right, we got a couple more.
Josh Doxson. Yes, Josh Doxson.
Yeah. But he was gone. Washington sniped him, right? Who ended up? We had both these players on. Could you imagine going back to 2016 and like if you came from the future and said, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. In 4 years, Minnesota Vikings are gonna have both these players on their team."
Do we have Doxson and Treadwell at the same time though?
Yeah, 2019, 2018.
Treadwell might have been on our practice squad at that point.
Well, I mean, they were technically both on the team at the same time. So, all right, we got two more. We got two more for Pumped Your Piss. We're going to jump 3 years in the future. So I think SSM Creations was born by then. Minnesota Vikings on the clock, pick 18. They take center, Garrett Bradbury. Were you pumped or were you pissed?
Pumped. Loved it. Pretty sure I wanted Lindstrom at that point, but the Falcons really surprised us and took him. So I was definitely on the Bradbury train right after that, but very, very excited. I can't deny that.
This one's
clearly I've been wrong more than I've been right.
Yeah, this one's very split. SSM Creations can finally participate. He was pumped. A lot of pumps, a lot of I mean, this one's
the big thing was we take Bradbury, we put Elfline back at guard. He's going to be fantastic. This is all going to come together, and it unfortunately was like a Sunday morning shit after draft weekend. It just went all over the wall, came out the sides, went up your nuts everywhere. You have to take a bath afterwards.
Don't you have a bidet or a My Buddy, whatever they call it?
It's none of your business, but it's a mess. It was a mess.
Yeah, I was pumped too. I thought this was actually a hell of a pick. And it turned out it was not. It was not.
I did apologize. I did apologize.
Yeah,
that's exactly. Dick, you're correct. An uncontrollable shit. That's what that turned out to be. My name is Jeff Hateful Dumps. See, people know what I'm talking about. Brian,
I just get it tends to me whenever I'm in a hurry, it's like I always have the longest dump ever. This would be messy, just it just never stops. I need to get going, and it's this is just the perfect dump.
It's when you stop at the Holiday on a road trip, and all of a sudden
I wouldn't.
You're 45.
I would rather shit my pants than shit in a Holiday. I'm not even kidding.
That's not right. Shouldn't want to do that.
We got one more. Minnesota Vikings are on the clock.
Hey,
I don't
speaking
know.
of one more, we
did
one
it?
More. We haven't yet. We need one more to give away a hat tonight. Let's do this.
Otherwise, I'm wearing the hat. Nothing else.
I'm not mailing this out. And don't tailgate party tomorrow. Tailgate party tomorrow, 5:15. Hop on. Bring some beers. We're bringing you guys on. We're giving away a jersey. We're giving away some One Bar and Lupagus swag. Make sure you are on tomorrow at 5:15 before the draft.
We were going to give away keychains, but I think they're all gone.
Yeah, they're gone. I'm going to have to take the one off my key.
No, don't you dare. What the hell was I going to say? Oh, and don't forget, sign up for that Patreon because tonight I am dropping a poem on your asses. Yeah,
Lupagus is doing a poem. I mean, $2, that turns out to be 6 cents a day, by the way.
It's not much. It's not much at all. All right, we got one.
Off, but
We got one more. Were you pumped or were you pissed? And this one, I'm curious about the reactions. 2020 draft, Minnesota Vikings, their second pick. They just got Justin Jefferson. They're feeling good about themselves. They need a corner. I don't know. It was pick 28, 29, 30. I don't remember off the top of my head. They take cornerback from TCU, Jeff Gladney. Were you pumped or were you pissed? Answer me honestly.
Ooh. Well, when before that draft, my dream scenario was to get Justin Jefferson and Jeff Gladney. So that was absolutely pumped. Very pumped. I mean, Winfield was definitely a guy I wanted, but Gladney, I just really, really wanted. I just didn't think we were going to take Winfield. So he was kind of not really in my brain. So I was very pumped. Very pumped. Loved it.
I was never on the Gladney train, but I also didn't think we were going to take Antoine Winfield Jr. as much as I wanted them to. But remember, before the pick was made, they showed Antoine Winfield Jr. at his home, and they were all excited. So it got me just crazy excited. I thought for sure we're getting Antoine Winfield Jr. And then the commissioner came on, and he said Jeff Gladney, and I was very pissed, not happy.
Yeah, luckily I didn't see that where Winfields were being happy because I would have been I would have been very excited there. But yeah, I was pumped. Those were, when you look back at it, the value was fantastic. We couldn't see the future of what Mr. Gladney was going to do. Whatever it was.
No, I mean, you can't. And I was just never a fan of Gladney. I mean, here's the thing with Antoine Winfield Jr. You got a homegrown kid who's got Minnesota Vikings lineage. He'll be an instant fan favorite. The guy's he's just a playmaker. I don't know how you passed on him. He could play corner or safety, so you can't even make the argument that you're looking for just a corner. He could have played either one. And I'm still mad about it. I'm not over it yet.
Well, and I just put it up there, but the thing with Gladney was he's very physical, and that's what I loved about it. And he actually, his rookie year, I mean, he played pretty good. I mean, unfortunately, that's over, but whatever. Is what it is. But I was pumped. I love the pick. Dead wrong once again. Kirk Cousins is horny. Old McDonald sharded his pants. We need to get some cleanup there. Hopefully Elvis will clean him up real nice.
I don't know if donkeys eat shit.
Oh, yeah, they eat shit. Absolutely.
But here's the thing. So let's just go back to this whole little exercise we did this game. That's just to show, like, whatever happens tomorrow night, we could be pissed. We could be happy. Some of us will be right. Some of us will be wrong. We don't know how these guys are going to pan out. These guys don't even know how they're going to pan out. So many scenarios, so many things, so many factors go into this. Let's just enjoy the process and let's hope for the best.
Let's hope for the best, but still, we're allowed to be pissed off tomorrow. If
it's great. And if you guys,
we will be very raw with a lot of these picks. I mean, like we said, we're coming on after every single pick. We're posting a video, our thoughts, and we could be dead wrong, just like last year. Some of the picks we made, just because it's not what we wanted. They could end up being fantastic, and we're well aware that we could be dead ass wrong, and hopefully we are, but. Can't wait. I'm not going to sleep well tonight.
I'm so damn excited. I could hardly even stand it.
Andrew, you're an old man.
He hated.
My name is Jeff. He's right. My name is Jeff is basically saying he will pay for the next Patreon.
He will pay $2 to make this happen.
We didn't. We only got two. We only got two. We cannot. I want to put it out there one final time. There it is. Who's going to be the hero? Go get Mom's credit card.
The Vikings took a corner a gopher was Nate Triplett, 2010.
Nate Triplett, round five was cut.
Horrible pick.
Did not make the 53-man roster. And the thing is, with Nate Triplett, he never even signed with anybody else.
He was done. He was out of the league.
Horrible pick.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure that scars you for a while, but I mean, eventually you gotta get over it.
Scars you right in the shitter. Mark J says, "Give me $2. What 80 movie is that from? Give me $2. Give me $2.
Let's say Stand By Me.
Give me $2. No, definitely not Stand By Me. I don't know. Fart Squad says next Patreon member wins a date with his grandmother.
Let's see some pics of our fart squad. If you guys happen to have your phone on and record your reaction, send it our way. We'll see what
Yeah, we'd love to see that as well. We'll post that, no doubt. Jersey giveaway tomorrow, swag giveaway tomorrow, 5:15. Drinking beers, bringing you guys on. Cannot wait. So make sure you are there. Lupagus is doing his draft day poem on Patreon page tonight. Sign up right there for that link.
Better Off Dead. Wasn't that a 2000s movie?
God, I don't know. Everybody's seeing it.
Dick wants a date with the granny.
Well, you already know what. If I get that date, you know my rules. Unfortunately.
What did you? No condoms?
That's gross.
Is that a rule?
You're disgusting.
I was trying to think what your rule was.
No, that's not what
I'm sorry.
Talking about.
All right, I really screwed
Matt
up.
Burns is even throwing out a used Treadwell jersey, but hey, that's all right.
That's it. Man, we're not going to get it.
We'll get her tomorrow, baby. We'll still do that giveaway if we get one tomorrow. I know who you guys sign up tonight. We'll put you in the giveaway. So make sure you join us tomorrow, 5:15. And everybody who went and commented on that Patreon page, I'm going to be asking a lot of people for their address tonight. So I might just show up.
I will make it easier. Email your address to onebarlupagus@gmail.com.
Then I got to figure out who it was. I'll probably just show up. So I like ham sandwiches. I like ham sandwiches. Mustard.
I'll show up, but I like breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, hold on. I just heard a noise.
Do we get it?
I don't know. I got to look. Hold on. Bear with us. Don't log off yet.
That's your Pornhub notification. We did it.
We did it. Meet Sendex or something. Well done. We're doing the hat giveaway tonight.
We'll do it next.
Signed up tonight. Got a chance to win this bad boy. Well done. There he is. He's right there. He did it.
Meet Hendrix. Hell yeah. What a guy. What a guy. All right. That's it. We'll be on tomorrow, 5:15. A couple videos tomorrow. We'll be watching this thing closely. Any draft rumors, nuggets, whatever, we'll be hopping on. So keep watching because there's a lot of draft content coming out from now until Saturday night. So it will be damn good. I'm so excited for this thing. This is the best time of the year. It's the absolute best time of the year.
Yeah, we're gonna be hot and heavy. Hot and heavy. Thanks for everybody who did the Patreon tonight. Thanks for everybody who donated on the channel. Appreciate it very much. Tomorrow is going to be damn fun. Make sure you hit us up for the tailgate tomorrow at 5:15. Woo!
And remember this: a kangaroo's testicles are located above its penis.